Hey everybody. So I've been asked a few times to start recording in this mode. I know I tend to go up and down. I don't know why. It's just a natural reaction when I start recording. So let me make sure I do it a little bit better this time. You can't really see them, but I have my Instasmile Classic, and then I have my Instasmile Platinum. This review, I'm gonna go over some things that I keep reading in my comments. I I've made quite a few videos, and I speak on certain things in each one. Some of them I kind of end up going in rants, and I throw a little bit more information about them. But there's questions that people have been asking me that I haven't really answered necessarily. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and do that real fast and just get it out of the way. So the Instasmile Platinum is, I think, $700. It's thicker. It's got a lot more body to it, and it's definitely a better product. But it's horrible. One of my problems was I didn't try it on and show everybody. This is ridiculous. So, hi y'all. Okay, so they click in really well, and they're so bad. They click in well and they feel good, and you could eat with them, but they look horrible. They're just not real looking teeth, and I don't know how a technician sent this out. They put it on, the little plastic mold, looked at it, and was like, "Yeah, those are good," and sent it out. So the Classic, on the other hand, the Classic aren't bad. I have a light shining on me, so it kind of details every little line. But in the real world, the Classics they're really pretty good, actually. So, and the Classic, right around $400. I think it was $399 when I got mine. So when I got them, one of the things I want to talk about today was people were asking me about my shaving method, of how I went about personalizing this. So when I got it, there was a lot of extra plastic along the edges here. As you can see, it's gone now, but it was along this edge on the top, and it kind of leaned over a little bit. So I honestly just assumed that it was for that. It was to make it to where you could shave it down to get it to your gum line a little better. That's why I say when you put the putty in, you have to massage your gum line. And you want to really, and when I say massage, you don't want to pull it in, pull it out. You want to push it down to where that putty is lining your gum line. And when it hardens, it's going to have your gum line there perfectly. So when they make the mold and they click this thing in and out of your mold and they try to make it look perfect for you, they're going to have your absolute perfect gum line to work with. So when you get it, it's going to match your gum line perfectly, hence looking good. So there's a lot of little detailed things that I don't think that Instasmile actually gets. They don't emphasize enough that when I went about doing it, I noticed things that I had to do to make it come out good that Instasmile was not talking about, and hence why I'm making these videos. I feel like a lot of people need to know these things, and if they didn't, I feel like a lot of people would be bashing Instasmile because they don't really send out products the best they could, and I feel like they have a good idea. They have a really great idea. If they can make this product this thin, obviously it wouldn't be the dexterity or the malleableness or whatever you want to call it. It'll be more like this. It's not going to be as hard as rigid as these are, but this is a different material. This is like plastic, and this is like like a fake marble or something. It's if they can make this as thin as this, even though it's not going to be as thick, I think they'd have something killer that they wouldn't be able to, like, people would go crazy over these things, and they're already going crazy over these. I would say buy this for sure. Buy the Classic, get the staining. I got A1 color because it just matched my bottom teeth. I suggest you don't get this because that was another issue. This is the regular color, white. This is regular Classic white. I told them to do the A1 staining for my Platinum edition, and they didn't stain it, and they sent in like the Classic white, and it looks like Mr. Ed's teeth. So yeah, I took a knife. I wanted to tell you, I want to continue on with that. I took a knife, and what you do is you very gingerly shave around the edges. It's going to take a little bit. Shave around the edges like this, or take a nail file and file the edges nice and easy. Then put it in and look at it and see if it matches. And if you see a little bit extra on one side, take it out and file that little piece. And my best advice is to become an expert on these things. If you become an expert and you know how they make them, you watch videos how they make them, and then you know what to expect when you get it in the mail, you'll know how to make it right. If you put it in, it's not, it's not perfect. So hopefully this helped a little bit. Make some comments and subscribe. Subscribers have been popping up left and right, so I really just want to help people. If you have questions, that's fine. If you got a comment, that's cool also. And I always enjoy the smart-ass comments. Make sure people feel better about themselves afterwards. So we'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Take care.